Hey, Bolo buddies. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys, in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my big money bolos. But before I do that, I'm going to share with you some unexpected things that you probably wouldn't pick up. You may not even consider listing that I sold for a good profit. So we're going to start with the unexpected and end with some big money bolos. Now, this is not all my big money bolos from the month. I also share at the end of each of my featured videos from my Facebook group some of my big money bolos at the end of those shows too. So be sure to check those out as well if you want to see some other things that I sold for a big profit. All right, let's go ahead and start with the first unexpected item. It is this little vintage teal sunshine puppy rattle. This is a rattle from 1984 and it has, you can see, lots of love. It has been used and abused, but I just knew someone would be looking for it. Look how cute it is, right? I got this at a thrift store for $2 and I sold it for $19.34 and the buyer paid shipping. I love selling the little stuffed animals. They're so adorable. The next one, right now, it seems that Mother of Pearl is doing really well. I sold like 3 things pretty close together in time that were all Mother of Pearl. So I don't know what's going on with that. If anyone else is experiencing that, let me know. This is a carved Mother of Pearl seahorse brooch. Nothing super fancy, just carved Mother of Pearl. And I got this in a bulk buy and I sold it for $26 plus shipping. This is a replacement part. Now, it did take a very long time to sell, but the reason I'm sharing this with you is because it is a replacement part. This is from Peanuts Charlie Brown Christmas Skating Pond. And if I remember correctly, I bought the whole thing and I can't remember if it didn't work or what the deal was, but I'm thinking it didn't work. So what I did is I parted out the pieces because people out there lose things or the plastic breaks and they need a replacement, right? Some of the things, I think it was the little figures, sold very quickly and other things have been sitting. But all in all, sometimes when you part things out, you can make more of a profit than you would have selling it as a whole. So that was from a Christmas skating pond. Book sets, not something I buy a whole lot of, but I should definitely look into book sets more. This one is vintage. It is The Secrets of, is it Droon book set 1 through 4, Droon, Droon. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But I got this, I don't know where I got it, but I sold it for $22 on best offer and the buyer paid shipping. So if you're into books and you like selling books, definitely look up book sets. Here is another one. I bought a Codapillar, and I've told you guys before, the Codapillars do very well. They are the ones that have all the links connected to them. You can sell the links individually, but I got one and it didn't work. So I said, you know what? I'm going to sell the battery cover because someone's going to need it. And I sold it for $7.14 and the buyer paid shipping. One thing that I should have done was put the measurements. I don't know why I didn't do that on this one, but yeah, definitely do that. This is a vintage Play School Willie the Wiggler rattlesnake plush puppet. You guys, I got this for $0.25 at a garage sale. Sorry, my phone is ringing. That's the bad thing about recording during the day. 25 cents, took a best offer of $50. I thought this was going to sell super quick, but for some reason it did not. So I went ahead and took that offer of $50 when it came in, and I just may have had it priced too high. But it is a very cool vintage Play School 1991 snake puppet. I love selling puppets. This one I want to show you because I want you to see the condition. Look at her face. I mean, she's kind of got some issues, some stains, and she's not perfect. See down here, the yellowing. She's an older doll. She's a Holly Hobby. And she is called Day and Night Convertible Day and Night. I don't know why she's called that. Am I missing something here? Anyway, got her at a garage sale. I think I paid $1 for her and I sold her for $16.25 and the buyer paid shipping. So this is just showing you that even though things are not in perfect condition, if it is a desirable item, it will still sell. This is a candle. I like picking up candles. Some of the retired scents can go for big money. This one, let's see, what did I pay? I got this in a mystery box, a thrift store mystery box. So I've had this one a while, but it did sell for $13.81 and the buyer paid shipping. I did just have another one that recently sold for, I think it was in the $30 or $40 range. So just something to consider looking up when you're at garage sales. This is a Transformers size 5'6" long sleeve tee. It's vintage. So anytime you can find little vintage tees, it's from 2003. Crazy that that's vintage, right? And I got this at a garage sale. I think I paid $1 or less for it. And I sold it for a best offer of $25 plus shipping. Woo! This one is a embroidery floss. Embroidery floss. I picked these up. I want to say these came, golly, I think I got these at an estate sale. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of these at an estate sale. And a lot of them were not in the packaging. And what I did is I parted them out. But you can see I've already sold 3 of these. This one sold for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. The Night Before Christmas, first edition. There it is, guys. Look up books. Sometimes they have value. I'm guilty of not really looking up books. Sometimes I do. This one sold for $22.10 and the buyer paid shipping. And honestly, I don't remember. This may have been a Goodwill Bins find, but I saw Mary Englebright, and I know Mary Englebright does well. And it was a first edition, so that was even better. This is Cretacolor Artist sleds. And I got these at a little family-run estate. I picked up tons and tons of art supplies. It ended up being a really good haul. But I got it for $1. Sold it for $28 best offer, and the buyer paid shipping. Now, these right here, they are swank and they are jade. They did test jade. They're cufflinks. But what I noticed was I think that the little tips of their trunks were kind of chipped. See how it looks rough instead of smooth? So I just put chipped trunks in the title, and these sold super fast. I took an offer of $24.50 for them, and the buyer paid shipping. I thought, why not? You know, but they look chipped evenly, if that makes sense. And I got those at a garage sale for $5. The next item is a Fisher-Price Dream Dollhouse replacement front door. I have probably sold this same door 5 or 6 times, literally. I love parting out dollhouses. I should say I used to love parting out dollhouses. I don't do it much anymore. I spend a lot of time on Whatnot now. So focusing more on different things in my eBay. I'm still doing a lot of toys and stuff, but not really breaking things apart like I used to. It's very time consuming, but it is very profitable. I got this at a garage sale, and I ended up taking an offer of $7 plus shipping. So what you do is you get the dollhouse and then you take it apart essentially. And if you do this over and over again, then you've got your listings, and you just either add a quantity or sell similar or whatever you need to do. These are jelly bracelets. You guys, these sold super quick. Sold them for $8 and the buyer paid shipping. 4 jelly bracelets. Do you love it? Yep. Very cool, right? I was like, I'm going to look these up, and I'm like, wow, jelly bracelets are selling. I'm going to try to sell these. And they sold. This one is a mustard seed, and I offered this up in my Whatnot show, and I think I offered it for $5 and it got a pass. So I was like, at the end of my shows, what I've been telling myself is you need to get more stuff on eBay and the platforms. So at the end of my Whatnot show, I'm trying to pull some items to put on the platforms. So this was one of the items that I pulled. It did not sell on Whatnot for $5, and I listed it, and I have that it sold for $30. Wonder why it says $26.60. There's been some errors and glitches. I know it sold for $30 because I wrote it down. I think I took a best offer of $30. Interesting. I don't know, but it sold for $30. All right, let's go on to the next one. This is a retired James Avery 925 sterling silver and 14 karat gold flower heart pendant. Look at this piece. Is this gorgeous or what? So you ready for this story? I was in a Whatnot show, okay? And she ran the item for $25. And I was like, nobody bid. And I'm like, why didn't anybody bid? And I'm like, can I see the signature? Because I've sold James Avery before. So I just wanted to confirm that it was legit and everything. So I was like, run it again. And nobody bid. And I got it for $25. So with taxes and shipping and everything, I was all in for $31.90. I took a best offer of $240 for this on eBay. So I bought it on Whatnot for $31.90 and sold it for $240 on eBay. So if you guys are not sourcing on Whatnot, I highly recommend it. I bought this from the Digital Gavel. So ding, 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 go follow her. She is a great seller. And this was an awesome pickup. I think that I think she thought people were going to bid it up. It's a James Avery. So sometimes that happens when you sell on Whatnot. People don't know, So I got really lucky on this one, I think. But anyway, if you're not on Whatnot and you want to check it out, I do have a referral link down below. It's a buyer's referral link, which means if you sign up to be a buyer, you can get $15 to shop, but that's for new users only. And that is in the description. And then if you decide you want to become a seller, you can come back and use my other referral link. And then Whatnot gives you a perk for that as well. I both buy and sell on Whatnot. And I've got a couple more, I think, that I bought on Whatnot that I'm going to show you here that I flipped on eBay. So I like to go in and support other sellers. So when I do that, I try to put those items on the platforms. This is a vintage Signet NRA member stainless steel ring. Oh, and before I go on, if you guys want more information on Whatnot, I do have tutorials of how to sell. Highly recommend it. They have a marketplace over there also. So if you guys you don't want to go live, you just want to put your items on another marketplace, those items do show up in Google search, because when I am Google lensing things to try to find out what it is, I see Whatnot listings. So they are showing up in the Google search, and I do sell things from the marketplace. I have some what sold videos, and for some reason, nobody wants to watch them because they're not eBay solds. But here's the thing. I cross post those items to the Whatnot Buy It Now, which means they are on Mercari, Poshmark, and eBay, and they sold faster on Whatnot. So I think it's still very educational to see what's selling on the different platforms. So definitely check it out. There's lots of good solds that I'm selling over there in the Buy It Now. Just because it says what sold on Whatnot, there's still Buy It Now sales. So please check those videos out. Don't lose out on that valuable information. If you want to learn how to cross post to Whatnot, I do have tutorial Whatnot to list perfectly if you want to check that out. Or no, I'm sorry, using list perfectly to cross post to Whatnot. Check that out, and you guys can get all the information on that. Sorry, I kind of went into a spiel there, but I just think that it surprises me that people don't watch the Whatnot video just because it says Whatnot in the title. It's so funny. This is a size 11.5. It's a stainless steel ring, and I sold this for $55 and the buyer paid shipping. This one is gold filled. I did get this at a garage sale for $5, and it's 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. Let me see if I can find the marking for you guys right here. Definitely look for this. And this is by Elko. And this sold for, yeah, $58 plus shipping. The next item, okay, this one I bought on Whatnot. And I bought it from Geek Nurses Treasures. And it doesn't look like much, right? Well, I Google lensed it, figured out what it was, and I went over to Worth Point and did more research. And I was like, this little guy is a little gem. He's a vintage advertising. It's for cigarettes. And he's a little like musketeer, but he's in rough condition. So I was in Geek Nurses Treasures show. She goes on every Saturday night at 9:10 on Whatnot. And she did like a little brooch bundle. And I'm like, I'll get it. So I ended up having literally $1 into this. And I sold it, I want to say within 24 hours, somebody made me an offer and I sold it for $40. So a very cool, unexpected item for sure. This one is a vintage signed WB sterling silver enamel butterfly brooch. I have done really well with these sterling silver enamel brooches, the butterfly ones. This is probably the second or third one I've sold, and they've all been signed differently. Certain ones have more value than others. I did pay up. I paid $15 for this at like a little store where there's different vendors and stuff. And I sold it for $195 plus shipping. So that was a home run, right? This one I bought on Whatnot from Cat Feelin' Thrifty. Now listen, it did sit a long time. I think this was, oh gosh, at least 2 years ago. And I had it priced really high. So I think that's part of the reason it sat so long. But I paid $3.59 for this, you guys. $3.59 on Whatnot I paid. from Cat Feeling Thrifty. She normally sells jewelry, but this was a odds and ends type show. Anyway, somebody offered me 170 and okay, look, I wrote it down. November of, I think it says 2022 or 2023. So it's been listed a long time. But I sold it for $170, so definitely worth the wait, right? Solid copper. How cool with the turquoise inlay. Yeah. So Cat Feeling Thrifty, give her a follow on Whatnot also. All right, this one here is a rare vintage Susan L. Richardson 1995 stone carved scarab brooch right here. 1995. And I could not find another one like this. Her brooches typically are, I had it on the high end, and I'll tell you why. Number one, it was a scarab. Number two, it was stone. And number three, I couldn't find one like it, and it was signed. So I ended up taking a best offer of $80 for this, and the buyer paid shipping. I just held out because I knew it was a good, unique piece. So anyway, not all of Susan Richardson brooches go for that much, but this one had a lot of things going for it. So again, I was talking about List Perfectly, and I was getting my words all fumbled up because I was wanting to share that listing. So I will go into that. Again, I cross post with List Perfectly to eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and now Whatnot. Buy it now. Definitely take advantage of cross posting, you guys. You don't have to use List Perfectly. That's what I use. I love it. I've been using it since 2019. I highly recommend it. There are other cross posting services out there. You can figure out what works best for you. But if you would like to see how List Perfectly works, I do have a tutorial, and I show you different ways to use List Perfectly. And it's not just cross posting. You can do other things with it as well. But check out those videos. If you are specifically looking for Whatnot, I have one. Type in bolobuddies Whatnot List Perfectly, and it'll pull up that specific video. But if you want to learn how to cross post to the other platforms and different things that List Perfectly does, I have other tutorials. But you can get 30% off your first month with coupon referral code BOLOBuddies, all one word, when you use my referral link down below and put BOLOBuddies into the code, 30% off. So check it out. See if it's a good fit for you. Feel free to drop any questions you have down in the comments. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I haven't done one of these videos where I share my bread and butter and big money in the same one. Again, this is just some of my big money. The other ones are in the Facebook share post videos at the end. So I like to kind of incorporate my bolos in with those because I wasn't doing these videos, but I decided to do one this month. So I saved some of the big money for this. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're not on Whatnot, come join us. Come hang out. Even if you don't want to buy, just come hang out in the chat. And I hope to see you guys at a show. If you have any questions about Whatnot and you want to come to my show, you're welcome to ask those questions in the chat. I do my best to try to multitask, answer questions, and sell my items. So I hope to see you. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for watching.